Hello everybody, welcome to ChinesePod. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
And today we're going to talk about a very grumpy bus driver.
But he does have a reason for that.
Do you think the passengers are not cooperating?
Yeah, he might be a little bit rude.
Oh, okay. So we're going to talk about how to get to and arrive at places. We're going to have some particles you can use at the end of the sentence. Let's go check out our dialogue right now.
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
So now that we have seen the dialogue, let's break down everything line by line.
有病吗？
Are you crazy?
有病吗？
Are you crazy?
有病吗？我要下车。
I want to get off.
我要下车。
I want to get off.
我要下车。到站了吗？
Have we arrived at the stop yet?
到站了吗？
Have we arrived at the stop yet?
到站了吗？哦
Oh.
哦
Oh.
Oh. All right, so we've got this bus driver who's really mad, and he thinks somebody has a big problem. So he says, 有病吗?
Which literally translates to, do you have an illness? So is he actually asking whether he needs to go to the hospital or something?
Maybe the passenger looks like he's having some kind of physical problem. But actually, 有病吗 means, are you out of your mind, or are you crazy? Not are you physically sick.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 有病吗? So we have the sentence structure with 有. 有 means to have. 病 is the noun, illness. Ma is the particle that has a question at the end. So basically, whenever you ask a question and you want to conclude the question, you add ma. 有病吗? Have illness? Question mark. Okay. Let me give you some other sentence examples. So we can say 有问题吗?
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 Do you have a question or a problem?
So maybe at the end of a presentation or at the end of a class, the teacher might say, 有问题吗?
Oh.
Are there any questions? What else is another way we can use 有?
Well, you could use it with very common objects. 有水吗? 有钱吗?
Oh, 有水吗? 有钱吗? So these are concrete objects. Question, not concrete, but we can also ask, do you have this? Question mark. So there's a lot of things you can put in. Once you learn more nouns, you'll be able to use the sentence structure. Okay, and so the passenger's really, really furious. He says, 我要下车. And he sounds upset. I want to get off this bus.
So 我 is I, 要 is want to, and 下车 means to get off a train, get off a car.
Get off a car. So we have the sentence structure 我要 plus another action or a noun verb. Depends on what you want to do. 我要上车.
我要上车.
So notice we had the word in the dialogue. It said 下车. 车 is vehicle or car. So when we want to get off the car or leave, we say 下车. It means down car. 下 is down. But when we want to get on the car, on the vehicle, we can say 上车 or get on, or 上 is up. So 我要上车.
我要下车.
Oh, we're not going to meet then.
No, we are not going to.
But let's talk more about 上 and 下.
Okay.
When we talk about public transportation, there are many different types. What are some common ones that we want to learn?
火车.
火车. 火车 is train. 所以我要上火车.
我要上火车
Or 我要下 I want to leave or get off of 火车我要下火车
How do we say subway again?
Subway. The underground metro. 地铁
Oh, 地铁
D is ground. 铁 is iron. Our ground iron
Ground iron.
is the metro. 所以你可以说我要上地铁
我要下地铁
Good. And we also have our common ones. We have the bus.
公交车
公交车公
交
communal 交车交 is transportation or exchange and 车 so you notice we have the words 车 at the end of some words where it has a car but for subway 地铁 it's the rail so we don't have the word 车 so here it's 公交车我要上公交车
我要下公交车
Good. Okay, and I've got one more. This one's my favorite. 我要上飞机
Oh, I want to get on the plane.
The plane. Our plane is our fly machine.
The flying
In
machine.
Chinese, 飞 to fly. 机 is a word you'll see associated with machines. Our fly machine, 飞机我要上飞机
And I want to get off, so 我要下飞机
Oh, you don't like planes?
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit afraid of it.
Yeah. All right, so there we have 我要 sentence structure. You can say 上 or 下 when it's related to a vehicle and then place the noun at the end. Okay, so our next sentence says 到站了吗?到站了吗? Are we at the stop yet?
Or have we arrived at the stop yet? But I was wondering, why did the bus driver ask that to the passenger? Like, wouldn't it normally be the other way around?
Yeah, so this is a phrase that if we were on the bus, I would be asking you, are we at the stop yet? Or if you were riding the bus alone and you didn't know where you were, you would be asking the bus driver.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's rhetorical. So he's kind of like, do you see that we've arrived there yet? Because that passenger was being really annoying and pressing the bell constantly. I need to get off right now. And he's like, are we there yet?
Like, are you at your stop yet? Or like, are you just like annoying me?
Have you realized? Okay, so when we use the word 到 in the beginning of the sentence and we end it with 了, 了 is the particle for completing a sentence. So it's something has been finished. Okay, so when we use 到, this verb means to arrive at. So you can put any sort of location in the middle. So, but if I just say 到了, that's okay too. Means I've arrived.
Oh, so I could ask you as well, right? 到了吗?
Oh, ma. Good. So ma was the particle for question. 到了吗? Have you arrived yet? I say, oh, 到了.
到了.
到了. Or you can say 我到了. I've arrived.
Oh, or when you want to tell someone like on a message or something like, oh, 我到了.
Exactly.
I arrived.
Exactly. Now let's practice putting some locations in the middle. So if I'm home, so you're asking, oh, are you home yet? I can say 到家了. 家 is home. 到家了. And how would you ask if I'm home yet?
你到家了吗?
Good. Or 到家了吗? Say, oh, 到了. Or 到家了. Okay, and then so the passenger feels super embarrassed and he's feeling really awkward. So he awkwardly says, oh. And same in English. It's like, oh, like got caught.
Maybe I was a little bit like over pushy here or something like, Oops.
So the interjection is like he's learned something or he realized that he knows something. Or it could also mean 我知道了 means I know. Completion signpost. I know now. 我知道了.
我知道了.
Oh, I know now. And I think these sounds are very interesting in the Chinese language. Sometimes it's oh, sometimes it's sometimes it's huh? So as you get to listen to Chinese more, pay attention to the intonations and the interjections that they have. Okay, so now that we've broken down the explanations, let's go and review the dialogue again.
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
有病吗？
我要下车。
到站了吗？
哦，
All right, so we've learned all about public transportation today, how to get on and off different forms of public transportation, how to arrive at stations, and how to not make the driver angry and actually be aware of what you're doing.
But just in case somebody gets annoyed, you know how to answer or ask that person as well, like 你有病吗?
有病吗? All right, but we don't want to say that very, very often because we would sound really angry all the time. Okay, that's it for today. Join us next time. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
病
Illness.
吗
Question particle.
下车
To get off a vehicle.
上车
To get on a vehicle.
到
To arrive.
站
Station.
哦
Or
公交车
bus.
地铁
Subway.
火车
Train.
飞机
Airplane.
ChinesePod, ChinesePod.